Welcome to Quiz Point. Each riddle hides a clever answer. Can you solve them all? Can you name 3 consecutive days without using the words Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday? Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Robert, my neighbor, a 45-year-old blacksmith, is 7 feet tall and eats all day long. What does he weigh? Iron. What gets sharper the more you use it? Your brain. Here are 3 important rooms in a house. The first one is filled with money. The second one is filled with important papers. The third one is filled with jewelry. One day, all of these rooms burst into fire. Which room did the policeman put out the fire in first? None of them, because policemen do not put out fires. Firemen do. What can you make that no one, not even you, can see? Noise! Why are 1968 pennies worth more than 1967 pennies? Because there's one more penny in 1968 pennies than in 1967 pennies. What belongs to you but gets used by everyone else more than you? Your name. There are 8 men sitting on a couch. 3 legs break and 6 men leave. How many legs are remaining? 5. The legs of the 2 remaining men and the remaining couch leg. You are driving a bus. When you begin your route, there is an old woman named Mrs. Smith and a young boy named Raymond are on the bus. At the first stop, the old woman leaves and a salesman named Ed enters. At the next stop, Jack and his sister Jill get on, as well as 3 women with shopping bags. The bus travels 15 minutes, then stops and Raymond gets off and a man and his wife get on. Next, a woman with a bird in a cage gets on the bus. What is the name of the bus driver? It's you! What occurs once in a minute, twice in a moment, and never in 1,000 years? The letter N. What is the maximum number of times a single page of a newspaper can be folded in half by hand? Once. I'm so fragile that if you say my name, you'll break me. What am I? Silence! On a Sunday morning, the oldest girl in a family was murdered. The father was reading the paper, the mother was in the kitchen cooking breakfast, and the girl's brother was playing video games. Uncle George was visiting and was out getting the mail. Who murdered the girl? Uncle George, mail isn't delivered on Sundays. What's full of holes but can still hold liquid? A sponge. What 2 words, when combined, hold the most letters? Post office. If a monkey, a squirrel, and a bird are racing to the top of a coconut tree, who will get the banana first? None. Coconut trees don't grow bananas. I have teeth but can't eat. What am I? A comb. First, you throw away my outside and cook the inside. Then you eat my outside and throw away my inside. What am I? Corn on the cob, because you throw away the husk. Cook the corn. Then you eat the kernels and throw away the cob. If 10 birds are sitting in a tree and a hunter shoots one, how many birds are left in the tree? None, because after one bird got shot, the rest flew away. What runs but never walks, murmurs but never talks? Has a bed but never sleeps, and has a mouth but never eats? A river. What has 4 wheels and flies? A garbage truck. What bird can lift the most weight? A crane. Why did the woman run around her bed at night? To catch up on her sleep. What goes up as soon as the rain comes down? An umbrella. How much dirt is there in a hole that is 3 feet deep, 6 feet long, and 4 feet wide? None, because a hole does not have any dirt inside. The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? Footprints. How many legs does an elephant have if you count his trunk as a leg? Four, because calling the elephant's trunk a leg does not make it one. I have all the knowledge you have, but I'm so small, you can hold me in your fist. What am I? Your brain. How many animals did Moses take into the ark? None, because it was Noah who built and loaded the ark. What has 3 feet but can't walk? A yardstick. If a rooster lays an egg on top of the barn roof, which way will it roll? It will not roll, because roosters do not lay eggs. If 2's company and 3's a crowd, what do 4 and 5 make? Nine. How can you lift an elephant with one hand? You cannot, because you will never find an elephant with one hand. What travels the world while stuck in one spot? A stamp. How can you drop a raw egg onto a concrete floor and not crack it? No problem, because concrete floors are very hard to crack. Name for days of the week that start with the letter T. Tuesday, Thursday, today, and tomorrow. Which room has no walls? A mushroom. What has four eyes but can't see? Mississippi. Where is an ocean with no water? A map. What's as big as an elephant, but weighs absolutely nothing? It's shadow. How can a door be not a door? When it's a jar. What word starts with is, ends with and has LA in the middle? Island. What has a neck but no head? A bottle. What is the coldest country in the world? Chile. What moves faster, heat or cold? Heat, because you can always catch a cold. Forwards I'm heavy, but backwards I'm not. What am I? A ton. A girl leaves home and turns left 3 times, only to return home facing to guys wearing masks. Who are the 2 guys? The catcher and the umpire. Beth's mother has 3 daughters. One is called Laura. The other one is Sarah. What is the name of the 3rd daughter? Beth. What gets bigger and bigger the more you take away from it? A hole. I have 1 head, 1 foot, and 4 legs. What am I? Your bed. What has 1 eye but can't see anything at all? A needle. If you were running a race and passed the person in 2nd place, what place would you be in now? Second place. If you threw a red rock into a green sea, what would it come back as? Wet. What kind of tree can you carry in your hand? A palm. The teacher asked the 2 girls who looked exactly like the following questions. A. Are you from the same family? B. Do you have the same parents? C. Were you born on the same day? They answered truthfully yes to those questions, and yet told the truth when they indicated they were not twins. How can this be? They were triplets. A woman pushes her car to a hotel and then proceeds to tell the owner that she is bankrupt. Why? She is playing Monopoly. If Mr. Smith's peacock lays an egg in Mr. Jones' yard, who owns the egg? Peacocks don't lay eggs. A 10-foot rope ladder hangs over the side of a boat with the bottom rung on the surface of the water. The rungs are 1 foot apart, and the tide goes up at the rate of 6 inches per hour. How long will it be until 3 rungs are covered? Never. The boat rises as the tide goes up. A truck driver is going down a one-way street the wrong way and passes at least 10 cops. Why is he not caught? Because he was not driving, he's walking on the sidewalk. If a doctor gives you 3 pills and tells you to take 1 pill every half hour, how long would it take before all the pills have been taken? 1 hour. Take the first pill right away. Half an hour later, take the second, and half an hour after that, the third. If you made it this far, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you found the hardest. See you next time!